I know this topic, Dennis, it's so involving, It makes you think a lot.
Sure.
Because from where we are coming from where tumegrow, unajua mtu kama mimi nimegrow ghetto. Dennis, niambie huko ghetto kuna healthy family kweli? Hapo tunakaa kigangster.
Yes, hello my people, it's your host here Kibuncha once again, and alongside my beautiful co-host. Nilisema alikuwa majuu na kuna kitu hamkujua, she is my neighbor from home. Kwetu ni kwa mlima. So alikuwa majuu, she is back. So karibu sana my host before we start our show today. Waambie majuu kumekuwa aje.
Me, actually, I'm so excited to be back, and I had missed you sana. By the way, niliwamiss sana.
You missed it.
Na kwa hiyo show, by then nilirealize by the kitu imekuwa part of us. When you miss it one day, you feel like there's something you didn't do. So actually, I missed to be here, and thank you for welcoming me back.
So karibu sana. We have a very good topic today. We are talking about healthy families. Because the last few weeks were dedicated to family. Why did we come with this topic? You realize everything in a family setup, even God, even before the church was created, God created a family. That's why leo tunaongelea family. Na nafikiri itakuwa poa.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic.
Sana. So back to you, my co-hosts. What do you understand by a healthy family setup?
Wow. I believe that's a very big topic, as in, from where we are coming from and where we are right now as far as, growth, development is concerned. A lot has really changed. Because I remember our days tukiwa nursery school, tukichorewa zile picha za family members, tulikuwa tunaona nani? Daddy, mommy, na actually sister na brother.
Yes, sister na brother.
Not knowing unaweza pia kuwa na madem tupu, ama pia maboy tupu, ama pia kuwa a single parent.
Sure.
So for me, what I understand of by being in a healthy family, for me I could say it's not even about the presence of both parents. For me, what I understand by being in a healthy family is it's being in a family where I'm free to communicate my feelings, my intentions, my thoughts without being judged. You see?
Yeah.
Because I've realized kwizi watu wako exposed sana. Noki notice kwizi watu hata shule wachapwi. Na saa hata mtu yako anaweza kuambia ukinipiga ndakupeleka kwa polisi. That is how life has really, really evolved as far as families are concerned. So what am I saying? Being in a healthy family, it means being in a position to communicate with your parents, as siblings, one-on-one, in a free manner, where you're not judged and where you're corrected with passion and with love. Not because you're corrected because unakaa baba yako, na baba yako alienda, ama unakaa mama yako, na mama yako, see? And also, I would also say being in a healthy family, it means there's provision also. It doesn't mean to be 100% Dennis, but at least kuna your provision. And provision is not only about food only, but there's presence of love, there's presence of unity, there's presence of appreciation, there's presence of recognizing other people's growth with love. You see? Not like taking it mtu akigrow unaanza kumwongelelea vibaya ati wewe una grow juu unapendwa sana. Uli grow juu Buddha alikuwa anakusupport sana, mimi alikuwa ananisupport, you see? Whereby your growth becomes a family growth. We are happy all of us, you see? So sijui denu wewe una understand aje kuhusu hiyo healthy family from your own understanding?
For me, I can say that most of us tuliraiziwa tu. What do I mean?
Tulijipata.
Hatukujipata kwa healthy family. It's always good to accept when you're growing so that you can make amendments and change.
Exactly.
So one thing I can tell people, my viewers and all of us here, is that kama ukuona happy marriage in your home, kindly look for a reference somewhere so that you can start building. Because from where I come from our home, nafikiria the first marriage niliona ilikuwa 19 years. Ile ingine nimekuja kuona ilikuwa last year, our small sister. The first official, you know, before Doti ya kuja now, let's start from kitambo. Msichana alikuwa msichana akiwa very young, kibunja analetewa bibi, then watu wanatoa mahari, so walikuwa wanafanya vitu official.
Exactly.
Yes. So even advice what to nowadays, before even you think of settling with someone to start a family, kindly do something official. Sisemi ati uanze kuchengesha weke wedding. You can do something official like let's go introduction, toa dori, eka celebration, harusi kidogo hata kama ni pale ushago, so that you can start building something. Hata before ufanye, now people learn, hata ukifanya computer unaendaga unapata training kidogo, ukifanya hata the small course unafanya training kidogo. And the reason why we are addressing this issue is because we are coming from we are at a different age right now. Why? Kitambo, remember Doti akiwa bibi yangu, Doti alikuwa anakaa tu kwa nyumba. Mimi na provide kila kitu. But currently, we are dealing with serious professionals. Doti is a serious corporate who is working. So siwezi mwambia kazi yako ni kukaa tu kitchen. Now, on that topic, let me finish with this one as I hand over to you. What I've realized, I've been studying healthy marriages and people who are happily married. And one of my good friends who I follow on Facebook, anaitwa Kimani Ng'ang'a, alikuwa anasema kitu moja, the reason why aliamua kubuild a happy family, aliona vile babake alikuwa na treat mamake akisema, when I get a lady, I must take care of her. Now remember, this guy has been studying about being a good man. The wife have been studying about being a good lady. So ni mahali tunakaa unanisikiza na kusikiza. Watu wanasemaga marriage haziwezi kuwa the same. Yes, marriage haziwezi kuwa the same. Juu marriage ndo uanza happy na healthy family, but ndo ikuwe happy marriage lazima nikuwe na respect. Doti kama my wife, lazima Doti akuwe na respect kama bwanake, na lazima to take correction. Let me hand over to you as I come back to how we should do correction. What I've been learning and what I've seen working for many families and what I'm planning to work on.
Okay,
thank you.
I appreciate your contribution towards that. And I know this topic, Dennis, it's so involving, you know. It makes you think a lot.
Sure.
Because from where we are coming from where tumegrow, unajua mtu kama mimi nimegrow ghetto. Dennis, niambie ghetto huko ghetto kuna healthy family kweli? Hapo tunakaa kigangster. So I agree with what you're saying, like we learn from where we are coming from, and as we grow we have to unlearn, to relearn again what is the most important thing in our lives. And it doesn't matter where you are coming from. And relating from what you've said, you can unlearn a bad behavior that you grew with and relearn a good one so that you can have a happy and healthy relationship. And when I talk about relationship, I'm talking about now the family. The other time nakumbuka nilikwambia Dennis, right, like now the last episode where we were discussing about co-parenting. When we talk about co-parenting, it means there is one single parent somewhere, and that is why it's co-parenting, you see. And when you are a single parent, how will you make your family healthy? Now, to answer you, number one, it means that you need to heal yourself, so that now these kids doesn't become what you are, a wounded, a hurt, a bitter, a resented person, you see. So the moment now you go that process of healing, you are able to understand yourself. And the moment you understand yourself, is when now you can be able to dialogue with your children. You dialogue with them not because you want to make the other absent parent dirty or bad, but to make this kid understand. Number one, as to why you ended up being single, how are you coping? And depending on the age of your kids, you can also share the challenges, you see, and you tell them, you know what, mom, or whichever name that you call your kid, we used to go for pizzas every Tuesday, but we shall be doing it once in a month. Why? Mom, as you see, right now, dad is not there because of some reasons. So you'll not be enjoying some of the things. But as time goes by, we'll go back to enjoying those things as I plan myself. And for me, I think that is a healthy discussion for a healthy family. Because this kid at the end of it atakuwa anajua wenyewe, mom, I provide because ya ina. Na ataweza understand, I don't have to stay in a broken marriage where I am hurted, where I am treated badly, where I'm going through violence, so that I can retain the traditional
title of I'm married. What do people say? Exactly.
Yeah. Cause hii kama sasa nikuulize Deno, ni mademu wangapi mabeste zako unajua wako peke yao? Si ni wengi?
Ni wengi na one thing I can say, kuna beste yangu alikuwa ananiambia why you not married? I'm like, boss, I'm not married, but your marriage doesn't even motivate me. You know, ushaona mtu toxic, alafu mtu tumeenda tu event mahali, we are talking, you know, I always share with people, nataka kujua reason inao, like, you know, bibi yangu mimi hata akinipigia simu si lazima nishike, sijui nini. I'm like, boss, you are mad. This is your wife, this is your partner. So niko like, the one thing you should know, a lady, ukishampay attention ajua my man loves me, it even becomes hard for her to play you ama kufikiria kitu kama hiyo.
Exactly.
Do you remember where love is not served? Remember, people are dying of this unhealthy relationship.
Exactly.
The dying doesn't mean dying physically. You can die inside.
True.
Tuko tu. Tumeona watu, with my experience, nimeona watu, mtu amekaa 30 years kwa marriage. I was speaking with a friend, the same conference, like, you know, me, when I meet someone, alafu kijaribu kuniambia niliachana na mtu ataka kujua how it started. Akaniambia, you know, I was married at 19, what, everything. So nikamwambia, do you realize ulimarry the wrong time? Ulimarry mapema kama hujajelewa. Hata ningeenda shule, unajua hata nilikuwa chopi sana. So, going back to my friend, this guy doesn't take correction. Nilijaribu kumengage. Asikizagi bibi yake akona bibi yake like, unajua mimi ndo nimekuoa, you should listen to me. Boss, you're not a dictator. We are family, we are sharing. Na it's only that mtu akienda that side alafu mtu embrace kama you can take therapy, you can take sessions. Nikimwambia story ya mental health, what is that? That is for weak men. Like, what? Boss, you are very sick. So one thing I tell people, if you intend to build a healthy family ya baba, mama na watoto wako happy, kindly, nilikuwa nimesema and I'd respond about taking correction. Now this is very simple. Naweza kuambia, hey, babe, I've realized nowadays uko moody. I hope everything is okay. Now this is different from squeezing ni kama wewe uko na mtu. Na kuona hata mimi unaona. This is the same information but yes, una pass out wrongly.
The approach.
This happened to one of my friends. Alienda na akashikwa usiku yote. Now demu wake amempigia mara kama 40. Alafu saa ile simu iliingia tu. Ako like, niko sure ulikuwa na wasichana. Now, as a healthy, if you believe your man, niko sure hey, babe, I hope everything was okay. Juzi kawaida yako, simu kuzimika. Remember, kwa hizi relationship, when Dottie knows I'm faithful, when Dottie knows I listen to her, you share vitu mingi sana.
Sure.
Hata akijaribu katiwa na boss, tunaweza ongea kama tuna joke. Juu anakuwa open to me. Any healthy relationship penye nimeona, na nimekuwa na kuwa mentored na watu wengi wenye naona wako kwa happy relationship. They share, respect is served, alafu they address issues as a family. Even their finances. By the way, I got 100,000, you got 50,000. How can we build on a project?
Exactly.
Because all of them, sijapata a very healthy setup whereby mmoja tu anakaa tu anangoja ule mwingine. Yes, so that one is very okay. About your issue kuna sema ya remember if to have a healthy family, nikikaa hivi nione this someone is abusing me, leaving that family for the sake of your mental wellness, for the sake of the kid, it's always advisable. Yes. Yes. Nafikiria that one nimejibu swali yako.
Yeah, Dennis. And then nakumbuka last episode that we did on co-parenting.
Yes.
There's someone who reached out to me. Na akaniuliza Doti, mtu wangu akienda shule, she's a single mom. No, she had brought that issue. Like mtu wake akienda shule, hao watu wengine wanamuuliza dadi yake ako wapi. So she was asking me how to respond to that kid, to understand as to why she's in that situation. And that is why in the beginning I said it's high time now we start understanding, like now the family setups are really changing.
Sure.
There before we used to understand and to know for a family to be called family, there has to be a daddy and there has to be a mommy, and then now the kids, you see. So at the end of it, things change. People go through a lot, and you decide to do what, to part ways. And that's why in my last statement I've said it's good that you communicate to your children, so that also you can grow up healthy children. That is emotionally, you see, not like pressing them. Usiniulize hiyo maswali. Unanuzanga baba yako ako wapi, ni nini umekosa? Ama unanuzanga mama yako ni nini umekosa, you see? But bringing them to an essence of understanding the environment they are and how they came to be in that environment from the first day, you know? And as those children grow, they'll be able to understand, I don't have to stay in an unhealthy environment so that I can fit in the society, you see? And with time, uta realize, Dennis, communication is one key thing in raising a healthy family, regardless whether you're a single person or you're in that setup that is known as family, that is now father and mother. Having communication is one of the things that I term healthy. Number two, being understanding.
Sure.
I realize most of us parents want to assume our kids very much, ni kama hawajui, but they know what is happening and they're able to relate. And in future, if we don't grow with them, for me that is what I say, you grow with your children, so that they can understand where you're coming from as a parent and why you behave the way you behave. Why do you talk the way you talk?
Sure.
Why are your emotions so hot all the time? You see, as in make your children understand you. Because if you don't make them understand, like you said in the other episode, they learn from us. By the time they are unlearning that behavior, a lot of hurt itakuwa ime go through sana in those children's, you know, life. So communicate openly. Number two, be understanding. Number three, be open. Number four, be approachable, even as a parent. Sure. When ni mara ngapi ungeweza ambia mama yako kitu? Ni mara ngapi, Dennis? Una struggle tu, lakini juu unamuogopa tu, unakazia tu. And then una realize squeezy by the Dennis. There's another parent that alikuwa ananiuliza pia about discussing sexual issues with their children. Is it healthy?